What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to take a look at a revised build breakdown of Nova after the ore system was changed. I'm going to do a gameplay here and show you all her powers. They're all great, and the combos with her, she is just a lot better Warframe than a lot of people thought, just all around. And that's why this build video is kind of long, but I'm going to put an annotation up if you already know her powers and want to skip straight to the breakdown of how to mod her. So let's talk about the powers first. That first one you saw was Null, and it's basically just 6 orbs at max rank that rotate around her. They last forever, or until they all go off. They do serrated blade damage, which is 3 times damage against light infested. They do 200 max damage. Focus affects it, stretch affects them, and continuity affects them. Both continuity and Constitution will both add 1 apiece. They also stagger. Now this here is her Antimatter drop. It's the orb I'm throwing around. You can slow it down by putting your reticle on it, and you can also move it around the room with your reticle, well, by aiming it with your mouse, and you can do 180s to bring it back and forth. You can have multiple orbs at once going on. You and your friends can shoot it to put damage into it, and it can hit enemies even behind cover, and it can do an amazing ulti, or a combo with the ulti. So watch here. I prime him with her ulti, which is molecular prime, and then I throw out her second power. I shoot it a bunch to give it extra damage, and then when it explodes, bam, 9,000 damage, 2-3 times more, than what the ultimate would have regularly done. That's the thing people love most about Nova, and that's just what she's best known for. Her Antimatter drop ulti combo. I'm going to show you some wormholes here, a little footage of jumping around with the wormholes. They're a lot of fun. You can have multiple wormholes too. And with the wormholes, you got 4 uses with them when they're ranked up all the way. That's per wormhole. You and your friends can go through it, enemies can go through it. It's not affected by stretch. It has a 48 meters max distance. Duration's not affected by continuity. And that's pretty much all you need to know about wormhole. And other than that, I'm going to mostly show her ultimate throughout the rest of the video. Right here I show you the range of her ultimate. It doesn't hit him right here, but then I move up just a little more and it does hit him. And this is with the full stretch, so it kind of gives you an example, just how far you can reach. A breakdown of her ultimate is it does 800 explosion damage. It's increased by focus. The damage is scaled by distance from the enemy to the explosion. Also, the stretch doesn't just affect the range in which you can reach enemies by priming them. It also affects the explosion range, from enemy to enemy, and I'll explain how that works in a minute. You see they're all prime with the green circles around them. What happens basically is you prime them all with the ulti, and then there's no damage done until you shoot one of them, and then that one explodes. Then damage is done to him, and when he explodes, the next one will explode as long as they're within distance. And the chain reaction makes them all explode all over the place. That's one part that makes this ulti so dangerous. You can just kill so many at once. For the ones you don't kill, you will be delighted to know that the enemies will be slowed down by 50%, and you will be doing double damage to them with your weapon. That's what makes her such a great team player, because all the teammates will do double damage, and it's great just for support, and for defense. It's just, it really adds complexity to her ultimate. You see me one shot in here with the Sobek, I couldn't have, it would have took 2, 3, 4 shots, well 3 or 4 shots without that ultimate. And that's basically everything to know about her ultimate. The thing that makes Nova who she is really her combo. Her combo just makes her amazing. I mean, probably, highest damage Warframe in the game. I mean, we had, Vauban being the highest, or the best utility Warframe in the game, and now we have Nova, the best damaging Warframe, just straight damage, highest damage Warframe in the game, and it's really nice to see that a little change of pace. And basically done right, you know, with sonar, maybe with a roar, rifle amp, and given a little bit of time, and all your teammates shooting the antimatter drop ball, you can do 3, 4, 5, 700k damage easy. And that's why she's just so fun to use, and you could take her on really high wave defense runs. I've taken her up to almost 70. I think we failed her on 68. I've seen a buddy take her to wave 75 easily. So yeah, Nova, you got to get her. She's just awesome. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about her. Let's go ahead and check out the best ways to mod her. Alright guys, now for those of you that want to see how to mod her, this is her energy siphon build. It's nice, we're matching the polarity with the new update. The new aura system, we get lots of points to play with here, so I'll show you all the different combos and which ones I think are best. So we got energy siphon in there all the way up, all our powers all the way up of course, focus all the way up, stretch all the way up, streamline and flow all the way up, and redirection 2 from the top. Now we have 10 points left and 1 mod slot open. What to do with it? You could put a marathon in there, 3 from the top, and finish off redirection for the 60 points. Well, more than 60 technically with the new aura system. Or you could do vitality. Now vitality I wouldn't really recommend. It's just not that great of a mod. Having a few extra 100 vitality is not really going to help you out. But you could do that, and you could have a couple out of vitality and fill redirection. Now I'm just showing you what you could do. I'm not saying you want to do that. Some people like having vitality, so I'm just showing it. So don't be hating. One of the things I like to do is, where is it? Fortitude. It's basically a really nice fast deflection mod and a 20% chance to resist. The fast deflection is going to be most helpful for, you know, most casuals and lower level defense, especially obviously like Corpus, Grenier, and the 20% chance to resist. That's mainly going to help you out in your defense, later defense. I have tested it out and it helps a good bit. To put Fortitude in though, you're going to need 1 more point. Just take it out of Wormhole. You don't need all 4 uses of the Wormhole. And other than that, the most favorite build that I like to use, and the best build to me, not that the energy siphon build isn't great, but if you want to go for just straight like most damage on your own, and let's say you're running regular maps, you won't really need an energy siphon, and then let's say you're doing defense and you're usually going to be mixing up like a couple people with rifle amp and a couple people with energy siphon anyways. So if you're one of those guys that doesn't have to run the energy siphon, then you can go ahead and put on your rifle amp. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Other than Fortitude, if you're doing Corpus, do Diamond Skin, where in the V polarity slot, and still take 1 away from Wormhole. That's going to be your best for late level defense, but you're not going to need to worry about that unless you plan on going really high level defense. That's for the advanced players. Alright, back to the rifle amp. If you want to put rifle amp in, leaves you with 1 point left, and just put it in redirection. This is the build I like here most. It's going to be like your highest damaging build for, you know, anything Pluto and before, just pretty much anything in the game. You're really not going to need the energy siphon, and since you can fit everything with rifle amp in, this is the way I like to go. Plus, even on later level defense, even though the Fortitude's nice with that 20% chance to resist, the 20% or 27% extra damage is a lot, and the fact that it stacks is key. and that is really going to help you out, you know, in defense also. So I would actually use that over my Fortitude. And if you really wanted to go for more defense, Antimatter Drop and Molecular Prime, that is the trick to using her for really high level defense. It's the combo of using both of these to hit over 100, 200, 300k. Like kind of like I showed in the gameplay. It's that on a much bigger level. Now, I've already done it. I've seen other people do it. I've been able to go up to wave. I think it was like 68, and then we failed, effed up. But it was so easy with the Antimatter Drop Molecular Prime combo. It's awesome. Now, if you want to put some more defense mods in, just take Null Star and Wormhole out. They're not really needed, and you can go ahead and try to fit your Fortitude in. And obviously, if you had your energy siphon on and you take these two out, you know, then you really got, you know, plenty of points. You could fit your Fortitude in, you know, and you could fit in another mod. You know, up to you what you'd want to use with that. Like for Corpus, you could do the Diamond Skin and Fortitude, and that would just be amazing right there. Definitely the best, you know, for Corpus. So it's, you know, it's situational. It depends what the other teammates are using, whether you definitely want to use Rifle Amp or Energy Siphon. But these are all the best combos, and the best way you're gonna want to mod your Nova. Hope this helped you out, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.